Hey, welcome back to Geeked Out Nation. My name is Brian, and today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the next episode of The Big Bang Theory, season number 2, episode 2. Hopefully, you guys are a fan of the show. Hopefully, you guys have been enjoying my reaction to the show. If so, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Head over to our Patreon and get some early access, or if you guys would like to. If not, as always, it's cool. It's all up to you. Quick recap, guys, on what we saw in the last episode. So, if you guys remember, Leonard and Penny goes on this date. After the date, Penny feels that Leonard, she doesn't feel that she's smart enough to be with Leonard, and she kind of has a little conversation with Sheldon, pretty much confirming to Sheldon that she has dropped out of community college or something of that aspect. So she just doesn't feel smart enough for Leonard. So pretty much in the whole episode of the last episode, she wanted to have Sheldon keep a secret from Leonard of her dropping out because she doesn't want to disappoint Leonard or nothing like that. Leonard eventually finds out because if you guys remember, Howard gave Sheldon some milk with some Valium in it, which is pretty much like drugs. And Sheldon pretty much tells Leonard Penny's secret. So when Leonard finds out, he goes over there and talks with Penny. And the talk didn't go well. Let's just say that. It didn't go well, and I'm not sure how we're going to end up starting off this next episode. But that's pretty much the recap. That's all I really want to discuss other than let's get into it. Again, hopefully you guys are a fan of the show Big Bang Theory. Hopefully you guys are enjoying my reactions. If so, please feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe. And let's go ahead and see this next episode of the Big Bang Theory. Let's enjoy it, guys.
Up in corsets so tight their bosom jumps out and says howdy.
No.
Bosoms would not have said howdy in the 15th century. If anything, they would have said huzzah.
I don't care what the bosoms say, Sheldon. I just
really go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bye,
no,
guys.
guys. Oh, this makes me so upset, you guys. So
Thanks,
upset.
my mom made
Leonard
it.
didn't do anything wrong.
Penny with him.
You went out and bought linen?
Don't be silly. I borrowed one of your pillowcases.
Oh, I'll be like, dude, you're taking this fair too serious. That's all you need to say, but that's
The
fine.
Oxford English Dictionary. The word plenty
Has
been
any of the
redefined
other
to
guys
mean
had
two.
anyone else?
What about that girl last year at Comic-Con?
Nothing happened to me.
I take that back. Raj actually had a
He was
girl
dressed as
in the
a
last
Green
season
Orion slave
where he
girl.
slept with someone. Super drunk though, but he was able to do it.
We were mocking Leonard for not moving on. Dude,
And mean to me.
She is mean.
I think
She
he's
is mean to
smoking
him.
I'd hit that.
You'd hit particulate soil in a colloidal suspension. Mud.
Look, I like Leslie, but she's not interested in dating as much as using men as out of an airplane lavatory. Yep.
I thought it was a pretty good one. I gave him an LOL. Anyway, it got me thinking, now that you're unattached, maybe we can revisit your place. We'll order Chinese, you'll rent a movie, artsy but accessible, then light petting, no coitus.
No, then. He's gonna be like,
fun.
oh, he has
Leave the
no
details
choice.
up
He
to
has
you.
no
I think it's
option.
better if you assume the male role.
Thank you.
Go someplace else and be someplace else?
Yes.
I would
Why
never
should
do
I
that to my
leave? This is
roommate.
my apartment too.
Right.
I know it is. And
That's
if
funny. I
science
was
ever
just saying, I
discovers
would
a
never
second
do that
member
to
of
my
your
roommate.
species and you two would like some privacy, I'd be more than happy to get out of yours.
What if I choke on my popcorn? Who will administer the Heimlich maneuver?
Oh man, you think of
Oh, no,
scenarios
order
out the
popcorn. No
ass.
popcorn at the Listen to yourself.
Well, why don't you go to a coffee shop?
Pastries such as bear claws.
Yeah, sure.
I don't like bear claws.
Hey, Penny. Dumbass.
Leslie Winkle. Of all the overrated physicists in all the labs in all the world, why does it have to be Leslie Winkle?
So, how many children do you think we should have?
Jesus.
I'm
Jump to
sorry.
conclusions.
That was a little abrupt.
A little.
I mean, there are so many things to talk about before we discuss reproduction.
I sure hope so.
A half carton of eggs.
Oh. Guys,
Okay, yeah, my uncles are bald, but my Aunt Edna is one of the hairiest women you'll ever meet, so. Sweet lady. It always tickles when she hugs me.
oh no.
What now? No problem. I'm very skilled at postponing intercourse. I guess I'll call you and we'll arrange another evening.
Yes. I believe protocol dictates that you wait a minute.
No, it wasn't my cat. It was an experiment designed by this guy
He's
named
gonna kiss her
Sheldon.
just to make her jealous.
From the Charlie Brown cartoons?
Good night.
I knew he was gonna do it.
Night.
Damn.
That ain't gonna make your point.
Oh, she's with it. She is with it.
Hey, fellow scientists. Sheldon.
Why don't we all move over there so Leslie can join us?
Yeah, let's do it.
You can either sit with me, your friend, colleague, and roommate, or you
He's
can
not
sit
going
with an
to.
overrated scientist you might have sex with.
Well, technically he did already.
You're right, it is simple.
Hey, Sheldon.
Penny, I have to use the restroom. How do I know someone's not touching my food?
I doubt anyone's gonna touch your food.
Good night, Sheldon.
Penny, hold on. Are you yes, the Dr. Doom to my Mr. Fantastic, the Dr. Octopus to my Spider-Man, the Dr. Savannah
We
to
get
my
it. We
Captain
get
Marvel?
it.
I get it,
Sheldon?
I get it.
Yeah, we get it.
It's amazing how many supervillains have advanced degrees. Graduate school should probably do a better job of screening those people out.
Sheldon, come back. You're the guy. You must know.
Smart? I'd have to lose 60 IQ points to be classified as smart.
Jesus. Okay
Are you letting
then.
me talk?
You're a genius.
You must know that if Leonard and Leslie want to be
Why
together,
doesn't he have to support me in my hatred of Leslie Winkle?
That's different.
because love trumps hate.
Oh, now you're just making stuff up.
Okay, good night, Sheldon.
Oh, Mario. If mechanics with general relativity, then does string theory.
That's Sheldon's way of being
Have
nice.
fun.
Hang on a second. Loop quantum gravity clearly offers more testable predictions than string theory.
I'm listening. Amuse me. Any strings?
Are you gonna let him talk to me like that?
I didn't think that was bad.
Okay, well, there's a lot of merit to both theories.
No, there isn't. Only loop quantum gravity calculates the entropy of black holes.
Well, this is the end of Leonard and Leslie. Oh no.
Sheldon, don't make that noise. It's just. Oh, yeah.
Oh man, dude, Sheldon's awesome. Oh, they went back to the fair? Or is this yeah, they went back. Season number 2, episode 2. It was a pretty good episode. I'm gonna start off by saying it was a nice solid 9. I thought it was awesome. One thing I don't like, and I'm gonna get straight to the point because you guys most likely seen my face when the moment it happened and the moment I seen it. What in the hell is going on here? Why is Penny with someone else? Please, someone in the comments below, please explain to me this. Wasn't everything good in the last episode? I mean, they went on a date. It was clearly obvious that Penny felt like she wasn't smart enough for Leonard. Yeah, at the last episode, in the last scene, Leonard goes to Penny and tries to, do something thoughtful and something funny, which was, I believe, some kind of like event to where she could go to like college and something like that. But I didn't think that was going to be like the deal breaker as far as them not talking to each other like that no more. I am very upset with what I seen here. I don't like to see Penny with someone else, at least not right now. I mean, she was just with Leonard. I don't like it. I don't. I really want them to be something. I want them to work, and I thought that we were going towards that direction. I thought we were heading into the right direction as far as them two being a item to each other, a couple, I don't want this. I don't want to see Penny with another asshole guy, another douche who is clearly probably not there for her. You know what I mean? I thought Leonard made his point across, and I thought he was actually making progress. I don't like to see this at all. I was very, very disappointed into seeing what I saw with Penny with someone else. I just don't understand it. And I thought I was the only one, but the fellas kind of felt the same way too. Howard kind of said something like, "Oh man, she's already moved on and this and that," and and then we had Leonard when he's like, "Oh well, it's fine that she moved on. I kind of let her, I'm just was waiting for the right moment for me to kind of do it." Um, kind of saying that he wasn't hurt or bothered by what Penny, was with someone else, but I know dang well that hurt him a bit, and it definitely made. I mean, if I was Leonard, I'd be like, "What the hell?" I mean, there's no reason why they shouldn't have not continued talking. I don't understand that angle. Um, but I really, really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was hilarious. I loved the costumes that these guys was wearing. I don't know. I feel like it fits them. I feel like it fits like who they are, kind of in a sense. I like to see like when like watch these shows. I always notice Howard guys always has this little like Power Rangers um I don't even know what you call this thing. It's like a bobby, like not a bobby pin, but like a pin. You know what I mean? He's always got like some like Power Ranger little thing. I thought that was cool. Just wanted to point that out. But yeah, throughout this whole episode, it was hilarious. I thought Sheldon was outstanding. I think his name is Jim Parsons, to be exact, the actor who plays Sheldon. But I thought he was incredible in this episode. He was funny. This scene right here had me. Oh man, this was hilarious. I thought like you could just see the frustration in his like face whenever he's around Leslie. She's always picking on him, calling him names. In this episode in Pacific, she called him dumbass. Um, and you could just see that her presence alone bothers Sheldon like every single time. And I always think that's funny because Sheldon takes things over the top, as you guys clearly seen when he was putting the tray away on the on top of the garbage thingy here. He kind of like threw it and it fell, but like I don't think he meant for that to happen, but like it just planned out so well and it just played out so well. I thought it was a really funny scene. I don't get like I don't get how these actors could like go on and actually act to a point where they could get scenes done, because I'm telling you, man, if I was any of these guys, like if I was in Leonard's position, the actual actor, oh man, I'm over here dying at seeing what these guys do, because I could imagine the blooper reel for these guys are insane. Um, but yeah, so I thought that was funny. I like to see Leslie and Leonard kind of talk a bit. I thought it was cool that they brought her back, because we kind of only had like one episode of her last season, where her and Leonard kind of had a little like thing or whatever. But then she kind of went away, and it's cool to see them bring her back, and she's still just as funny as she was. I mean, she's great. She's awesome. So Leonard and Leslie agreed to kind of hang out a little bit, just test the waters out, just to see if there's potential love there. Leslie goes back to Leonard. Leonard agrees. They go out on this like date. And again, you guys saw Sheldon throughout this whole episode was just upset, visibly upset, that Leonard is trying to pretty much be with Leslie or whatever. He's not a fan of Leslie. She always trying to correct him, always call him names, and all this other stuff. I thought this was a very interesting moment, guys, where we had Penny and Sheldon talk here. Um, it wasn't actually that moment. Let me get to the moment I wanted to tell you guys. um, so actually, before we get to that moment, I thought this was a very interesting moment. Okay. Um, clearly these two, Leonard and Penny, are doing this to make one another jealous. It's clearly obvious. My thing is not question, but my thing is why put you guys through all of this when you guys already experimented with each other as far as seeing if a potential relationship can come out of it, right? Why just not try to stay with each other, stick it out, and that's it, Instead, they didn't do any of that. They just was like, "Well, you're too smart for me. Bye." What? No, I don't want that. I don't care if Leonard is freaking Albert Einstein and Penny is nothing. You know what I mean? Like that shouldn't matter, And I was hoping that Leonard would have been like who cares how smart I am? That doesn't matter. Look how hot you are. Look at me. You know what I mean? It could have went either way for any of them. Like they could have reversed the roles, and it could have just been like I don't know. I just was not a fan of it, but I like to see that we've seen them get jealous and go over the top as far as kissing their dates and stuff like that. Um, it was cool. It was cool. It leaves the window open, the door open for possibilities still between Leonard and Penny, which is fine. But like I said, I just wish they'd ever. I wish they just didn't do that. Um, this was the talk that I was telling you guys about here. I really like this conversation between Penny and Sheldon. Penny just pretty much tells Sheldon like, "Oh, you just pretty much you just got to try and think how to word it. Leonard's your friend, so you need to be there for Leonard as a friend. Whether you like his decisions or not, if you're a really good friend or if you're a friend, you're there supporting them no matter what." And that's pretty much what Penny was trying to tell Sheldon, because as you guys know, Sheldon was upset um, at Leonard for being with Leslie, but mainly he wasn't really too upset at Leonard, but he was just upset that Leslie was just always around and things like that. And I thought that was cool on Penny's part as far as letting just letting Sheldon know. And Sheldon had also he had a cool little moment here too where he told Penny like, "Why can't you guys just work? Why can't it just work between you guys, this and that?" But then he made a comment about her college thing, whatever. I don't think it matters whether she went to college or not. It shouldn't matter. If you guys like each other, then you guys like each other, which that's what I was hoping they would have done. Screw the whole being smart nonsense. Who cares? But it was a great conversation between Sheldon and Penny. I really enjoyed hearing them have this conversation. And then at the end here, Leslie breaks it off with Leonard because they don't have the same theories as far as scientific stuff. I don't know. She just got upset about stuff that Leonard clearly didn't agree on her with. I don't think it's a big deal. She took it as a big deal. I'm guessing they're broken up again, or I don't even know if they were girlfriend or boyfriend to begin with, but whatever experiment that these two were trying to do is pretty much over with again. And then that's pretty much the episode. Then we get back to the fair. I love Sheldon, man. Sheldon was hilarious in this episode a lot. I thought this was awesome too. As you guys see, Leonard clearly just ended things with Leslie, so you would assume he's probably hurt a little, emotionally messed up a bit. Not too much, probably just a little bit. Um, and the first thing coming out of Sheldon's mouth was, "Oh, it's okay. In 9 months, we'll go to Comic Con," which is funny to hear him say that, but like, I don't know, man. Sheldon's just awesome. He's just hilarious, man. And then the last thing we saw, guys, was the whole fair thing. And that was our episode. Great episode. Like I said, it was hilarious. I loved everything about what I saw. Um, just not too much about the whole Penny situation. I just wish they didn't do the angle that they did right there as far as not having them to actually try to work things out other than I don't know, just because like I've been saying throughout this whole review, I think that the end or that's just a cheesy excuse not for them to be together is because she dropped out of college and she feels like she's not smart enough. Like so, but that's all we have for today, you guys. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as I did watching it with you guys. And I'll catch you guys on the next episode of The Big Bang Theory. Stay safe, stay warm. Good morning, good evening, good night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.